In this world, everything is dual, Like if there is a father, there is a son. If there is happiness, there is distress. If there is hot, there is cold. If there is high, there is low. If there is light, there is darkness. Everything in this world is duality. Nirdvandva, that means what? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Nirdvandva means it is not that for a devotee there will be no more hot, no more cold, no more light, no more darkness, no more. No, that is not Nirdvandva. For example, water. Prabhupada gave this example. Water. It is the same water, but in summer it is very pleasing. In the winter it is terrible, it is suffering. The water has not changed. It is the same water. But because of our experience or our reaction, how we define happiness, this heat, because of this heat, this water is my sense gratification. In cold, the water is not my sense gratification, and therefore we don't like it. We don't want to be anywhere near water in the winter. Especially in the cold countries, they will understand this. In Singapore, you can hardly feel any difference between winter and summer. It's all the same throughout the year. But especially the countries where there are extremes of temperatures, in hot weather, water is their source of sense gratification. In cold weather, water is against their sense gratification. It just doesn't allow their sense gratification. It is suffering. So it is basically sense gratification that is driving us to react to this dvandva. Dvandvas will still be there in this world. It won't go anywhere. The father and son, or the cold and hot and high and low, all these things will be there. But our happiness is not based on these situations. That is nirdvandva. Not to be attached. For example, the waves of the ocean. If we are touching the water, if there is if there is high tide, if the wave goes high, then I also go high. If the water goes low, I also go low. Right? But if I am not touching the water, if I am flying over the water, then whether the water goes high or low, my position is going to be the same. So my position, my movement is not based on the movement of the water. So that is called sannyasa. That means not nirdvandva. That is the nirdvandva. Not dependent on the high tide or low tide of this material world. Above it. Not surfing. We are not trying to be surfers here. If we try to be surfers, we will be sufferers. So we should not surf the waves of happiness and distress, the waves of duality. We have to rise above nirdvandva. And that is Krishna consciousness platform.